So 2022 is looking promising for Dogecoin and the overall market as things are nicely shaping up for it. And this is what I'm going to talk about in this video. So Dogecoin has been moving sideways for some days now. And although it appears that it is lacking momentum, the truth is that Doge is looking good at the moment. This is because if we look at its 1-hour price chart, Dogecoin has been trading above its 20-day simple moving average and exponential moving average. And this means that things are now kickstarting for it. But this doesn't mean that Dogecoin is going to surge right away. This is just a positive indication that Doge is refusing to go down from its 17-cent support region. And it is now eyeing to move up the 18 cents price level. And I think this is going to happen soon because we are now seeing some positive things happening in the crypto market. For example, the U.S. SEC Chair Gary Gensler has recently added a new staff member who will offer advice related to crypto policymaking and regulatory work. The SEC has announced that Corey Freyer would be joining Gensler's executive staff as a senior advisor on the agency's oversight of cryptos. And this is an important move because it appears that Corey Freyer is not very much against the cryptos. And appointing Freyer to his staff could potentially affect Gensler's position on crypto-related policy changes. So if things turn out as expected, it is highly likely that Corey Freyer will lead the SEC towards some crypto-friendly policies in the U.S. And if this happens, Dogecoin and other cryptos are going to get a friendly environment in the U.S., and this will give them a major boost. And another important thing that I want to talk about is that since the MicroStrategy's Bitcoin for Corporations conference in February 2021, public companies' holdings for Bitcoin have increased and gained a huge amount of market share from spot ETFs as a way to access Bitcoin exposure on public equity markets. So we are now seeing that more and more corporations are picking Bitcoin, and they are having more exposure to spot Bitcoin-backed ETFs. And although the U.S. SEC has currently not accepted a spot Bitcoin ETF, Canada does have spot crypto ETFs. So the point is that more and more companies are getting into crypto-backed ETFs, and they are buying more and more Bitcoin on these ETFs even if the U.S. SEC is against them. And seeing this rising interest of major firms in Bitcoin spot ETFs, I think that we are going to see the U.S. SEC approving a spot ETF in the U.S., and I think Corey Freyer can play an important role here. So this is all pretty bullish for Bitcoin and the overall crypto market. And now if we come to Bitcoin's price, we know that it missed its target of 100K in 2021. But it appears that crypto analysts and market leaders believe that despite falling short of the target in 2021, Bitcoin is poised to hit it this year. And one of these is Kraken CEO Jesse Powell, who thinks that Bitcoin still remains bullish in the long term. And he believes that the $100,000 price target for Bitcoin is still on the cards. And as per crypto analyst Willy Woo, Bitcoin is now preparing to rally to new all-time highs as we have just stepped into the new year. When considering the types of price jumps Bitcoin is historically capable of making, Willy Woo pointed out that a spike from BTC current all-time high around 69K to 100K is very much possible. He highlighted that the S2F will act as an anchor on Bitcoin, and this is why he is seeing the price of Bitcoin averaging out at the 100K level in the long term. And talking about the S2F model, Plan B believes that his S2F model is still in the play for Bitcoin. As I mentioned in my previous video, Plan B has highlighted that Bitcoin is still within the 51K to 200K region on one standard deviation band of his S2F model. And he has predicted that if Bitcoin manages to stay within this range, then the S2F model will remain valid, and Bitcoin will be hitting the $100,000 all-time high at some point in 2022. And now we are seeing that analyst Tech Dev is also pretty bullish about Bitcoin despite the recent losses. As you can see, he has highlighted that this Bitcoin halving cycle is continuing to closely mimic the first halving cycle, and he believes that the pair of green and red boxes on the current halving cycle appear as larger versions of the first. So what Tech Dev is really saying here is that if we look at the green boxes and the red boxes on the current halving cycle, it is closely mimicking the previous cycle. And it is looking pretty identical right now. And this means that we are going Bitcoin going up from here. And it is also showing us that the 100K target for Bitcoin is still in play. And I think that it is going to be coming sooner than later. All in all, Bitcoin may be still moving sideways. Everything is now pointing us towards the fact that it is going to surge this year. And along with all these analysts, I also think that the $100,000 target for Bitcoin is still in play. And seeing Bitcoin looking good from here, I think that the overall crypto market is going to surge along with it. And since we know that Bitcoin is the market leader and it affects other cryptos, I'm pretty bullish about Dogecoin. This is because all these bullish indicators for Bitcoin are also going to leave a positive impact on Dogecoin. And this is why I think that Dogecoin is going to surge along with Bitcoin. And now let's come to Shiba Inu for a minute. So we are now seeing that more and more initiatives have been started to burn more and more Shiba Inu tokens. And just recently, a non-custodial crypto payments processor Now Payments has added an optional feature that will allow merchants to burn Shiba Inu tokens. The goal is to fuel the burning rate of Shiba Inu by sending SHIB tokens to unusable addresses to make sure that they will be removed from circulation for eternity. And by decreasing the supply of Shiba Inu, its proponents want to increase its demand and then boost its price. Moreover, we are now seeing that Shiba Inu's total circulating supply has shrunk from the initial 1 quadrillion tokens to 549 trillion tokens. So as we know, this is pretty bullish for Shiba Inu as the decrease in its circulating supply will eventually initiate an upward movement of its price. And another good thing happening for Shiba Inu is that more and more investors are getting exposure to it. And as per the latest update, the top 1,000 Ethereum whales are still preferring Shiba Inu as their second biggest investment. So Whale Stats has recently shared that the largest Ethereum whales are holding a whopping 52 billion Shiba Inu tokens on average, and Shiba Inu has maintained its position as Whale's second top investment after Ethereum. Moreover, Shiba Inu still holds the biggest token position by the USD value, and FTX token comes next after SHIB with almost 40k coins in Whale's wallets on average. And this is not it for Shiba Inu. Whale Stats has also highlighted that Shiba Inu is now coming back on the top 10 purchased tokens by 1,000 biggest Ethereum whales. And over the past 24 hours, Shiba Inu is the 10th among the top 10 most frequently purchased cryptos. And the average amount of Shiba Inu bought over this period of time totals more than 440k. So this is pretty bullish for Shiba Inu. And we are now seeing that despite SHIB moving sideways, major whales are betting on it. And they believe that Shiba Inu will surge massively in the long term. So the point is that Shiba Inu is also looking to perform pretty well in 2022. And the reason why whales are jumping into Shiba Inu is that it has returned massive returns to its investors throughout 2021. For example, a clothing brand Costco has recently revealed that they made a whopping 1,500% return on a $10,000 investment in Shiba Inu. The company stated that its owner started believing in Shiba last year, and seeing the potential of it, he decided to invest in it, and as a result, they made a lot of gains from it. So the point is that Shiba Inu managed to give massive gains to its holders during last year. In fact, despite Shiba Inu's sideways movement in the latter part of 2021, its holders remained in profits. And seeing all these things, I'm pretty bullish about SHIB. And despite it is still trading on the downside, I think that Shiba Inu is going to perform even better this year than it performed during last year. Moreover, we can see here that Shiba Inu's price correlation with Bitcoin is also soaring high, and this is yet another bullish indicator for it. And as we have just seen that Bitcoin can hit a new all-time high this year, it is now highly likely that Shiba Inu will follow suit, and it may even shed another zero from its price. And now let's come back to Dogecoin. So the point I want to make here is that a lot of good things are going to happen for Dogecoin this year. And as I said before, we may even see it surging massively along with Bitcoin. But I think that the most bullish thing for Doge is that Elon Musk is going to come up with some major announcements for it. And this can be the most anticipated Tesla's acceptance of Dogecoin. This is because we know that Elon Musk has recently stated that Dogecoin is fundamentally the best crypto that he has ever seen. And we also know that Tesla has accepted Dogecoin payments for its merchandise. So the point is that Elon Musk and Tesla are currently looking at how things will go with this recent initiative. And if everything goes well, then 2022 is going to be the year where Tesla officially accepts Dogecoin for payments of its cars. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Tesla is going to accept Dogecoin? Let me know in the comment section below.